Hello everyone, my name is Chin Valdez, and today I want to talk about the upcoming Paladin Nerf. So from what I understand, it's not exactly a nerf. It's more like a fix. You can kind of look at it as a bug, and then the devs are just trying to fix the bug. So if the devs don't fix it, it's gonna break the game. So let's find out what are these adjustments about. About the Crusader who laid down their lives. Since the Crusader can deal high skill damage while taking into account survivability and defensibility, it is difficult to be effectively restrained in the PvP scene, which is a big gap from our original positioning of the Crusader. So the Paladin class or the Crusader class has been very overpowered recently. Now, we've seen that in Arena, we've seen that in War of Imperium. No, just in the PvP scene in general, we've seen this in Guild League. If you guys want to see some of our own personal gameplay about the Paladin, be sure to check our channel. Now, we have lots of PvP content here. So after more in-depth testing, we found out the key reason and the current formula for the life-giving attack or the sacrifice attack or the Martyr's Reckoning. So currently, what we have is general attack plus sacrifice times special increase and decrease damage. You get the sum of that, and then you multiply it again by special increase and decrease of damage. The special increase and decrease of damage includes PvP damage bonus, PvE damage bonus, title increase, and lethal tenacity, and etc. By etc, I think they mean like Vero scores, maybe even food buffs, etc, etc, etc. This formula incorrectly multiplies two special increases, resulting in unusually high damage from life-giving attacks or sacrifice Martyr's Reckoning. And we will fix this anomaly in this week's update. Fix to the following correct formula. So the sum of general attack plus life sacrifice multiplied by the special increases of damage. So here you can actually see that this confirms our previous video where the sacrifice damage has two main parts, the general attack and the actual sacrifice bonus damage. Now we have a video about that too on our channel. Be sure to check it out. So the main gist is, in the formula, they plan to remove the PvP damage bonus and other special increases of damage within that parenthesis. When they get the sum of general attack and sacrifice damage, they plan to remove the special increase of damage there and just have it outside, the way it's meant to be, the way it was intended to be. Because that's how I initially thought the formula worked. General attack plus sacrifice damage, and then that's when the special increase damage comes in. Like the PvP damage, we have Big Bully, mana length reversal, all of these things. I thought that's how it was working. But apparently, we were already getting these special increases in damage inside the parentheses while still getting the sum of the general attack or your main basic attack and the bonus sacrifice damage. But on the other hand, we have also strengthened the performance of sacrifice attack on PvE, hoping to improve the efficiency of the Crusaders training, I'm guessing this is grinding combat time, and better performance in fighting kings, I'm guessing these are MVPs. So I think this Paladin fix has been well warranted. The Paladin is admittedly very overpowered, I think. Now, we've been facing off against players who have 100,000 DP more than us. We've been dominating players with the same DP as us. And only fellow Paladins have been standing up to us in hand-to-hand combat. So it's very overpowered. I think we do need this fix, this rebalancing. Because the damage formula wasn't working as intended. So I thought it was, but apparently it wasn't. Now, how much damage are we expecting to lose after this fix? It honestly depends. It actually depends on how much PvP damage you have, how much of your Vero scores actually affect your sacrifice damage, such as mana length reversal, Big Bully, etc, etc. It depends on what your title is. It really depends. But from what I've seen, most casual players don't actually have high levels of these things. No, a lot of casual players don't have high titles. A lot of casual players don't have a lot of PvP damage. No, I'm seeing a lot of people's feathers. They're still running PvE feathers, right? They're still running PvE equipment and all. So I don't think this will affect them too much. This will greatly affect players who are PvP oriented, like such as ourselves, and I guess even the whales who have high PvP damage, like those whales who have 3000 PvP damage bonus, 2000 PvP damage bonus and above. But from our standpoint and from what you guys have been seeing in my own videos, like from the performances of my own Paladin, I'm expecting to see around maybe a 25-30% damage decrease. So with all of this said, and with this patch incoming, now this is in the Taiwan server by the way, now there's no actual guarantee that it will come to global, but there is a pretty high chance that it will. If it does, is it still worth going Paladin in Ragnarok Origin Global? In my opinion, super yes. The Paladin's strength doesn't solely lie on the damage that it's able to deal. One of the main reasons why the Paladin is so strong, because it is able to deal high amounts of damage, but the main reason it's so overpowered is because you can't kill it. It's able to deal damage to you and you can't kill it. They're very tough, they're very hard to kill. And at the same time, they're able to deal damage. Now, they're still gonna be very tough and they're still gonna be able to deal damage. They're just gonna be toning down the damage a little bit. Which is still gonna be enough, I think. It's still gonna be competitive enough to use in PvP. Let's say you have 500 PvP damage and your opponent has 500 PvP damage reduction. Then this nerf, this patch, will have very minimal effect on you. It's not gonna destroy the Paladin. No, it's still gonna be very, very viable, very, very usable, and I think it's still gonna be in the meta regardless. At the same time, if they're gonna be bumping up our PvE damage, then I think that's a pretty good trade-off. For those who are having trouble burning your combat time grinding with sacrifice, I have another video about that. Be sure to check it out on our channel. Overall, these were my thoughts about the whole Paladin rebalancing, Paladin nerf, Paladin fix, whatever you want to call it. Paladin changes, if it does come to global. Special shoutouts to our guildmate Ceres for giving us a heads up on this whole Paladin fix. And also shout out to Lost and Midgard for always providing the latest news. If you guys want to see more of our Paladin, be sure to like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on our new videos. Hope to see you guys on the next one.